Tuesday, 3rd of March, 2026. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Be conscious of the noble lie. Now, a few weeks ago I recorded a video about too much truth can be painful, can hurt. And to expand on that, we want to be conscious in life and in the philosophy of what's called the noble lie, which is a lie perpetrated, compounded, repeated, expanded on, believed in by the critical mass of, you name it, society, people, places, culture, country, you name it. And that lie helps keep things, keeps the grease, is a lubricant, a social lubricant to keep things going. Something everyone believes in that helps them progress, gives them hope, keeps them going in life, keeps them pushing onwards and upwards into life. And that lie, that concept, that idea might indeed be illogical, irrational, not very possible, or ridiculous, whatever. Or in the new world, in this new modern world, the new world we're entering, redundant, obsolete, inefficient, you name it. But that's not the point. The point isn't accuracy, the point isn't truth, the point isn't efficiency. The point is cohesion. Socially speaking, anthropologically speaking, cohesion. Everyone gets along, everyone works towards something. So then we could say that any society, any country, anywhere really, any family, community, city, you name it, is fractal, so individual, continent, would have a noble lie, many lies, we could argue, white lies, that help them tick over and focus and build and continue in life. And then it'll be the job of the sovereign man, of a man who knows smart stuff, as the tagline goes, to be conscious of these lies and to see them for what they are: fallacies, hopes, dreams, sacred cows, so to speak, anything like that, and leverage it, ignore it, go against it, because it's inefficient, it's a fallacy, it's old, it's redundant, it's obsolete. Deny it, or embrace it for the sake of cohesion, for the sake of getting along, for leverage, you name it. But to identify it, that's powerful. And then use it and utilize it in any way meaningful. Use it to advantage or ignore it, embrace it, you name it. Again, it's cohesion. It's not about truth or reality or about efficiency, it's cohesion. You could say, I'm going to embrace this idea, this noble lie, while socializing, for example, just to be a social chameleon, to get along, for social approval, you could say. And it's lies and squeamish and manipulation. That's human nature for you. It's just human nature. And be pragmatic. Be pragmatic with regards to these things, so as to not get caught out. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. That's very blunt. But to, again, cohesion. To be in with the group, in with the tribe, not to be exiled, not to be ostracized, so to speak, but to be part of it. That. And the smart thing would be to recognize these noble lies in general. Yes, for the cohesion, but also to know when not to waste time with regards to time and energy and momentum and money, inertia and beyond. So you do and build, you have productive, worthwhile things in life. And that's very important, because we can go further to say that stood the test of time does not equal true, because they cast this idea and this principle, if you're not careful, goes into cliche thinking, which is this: stood the test of time does not equal true. So, and the idea can survive because it's useful, promotes cooperation, reduces violence, stabilizes family, community, society, country, continent, region, you name it. Psychologically sticky, so comfort, meaning fear management. Wow, because I'm sure 100 years ago, people would have been scared to go into nature. Interesting. Or even, we can go further, it's socially enforced, punishment for dissent, reputational cost. That's something I've kind of overlooked over the past few years. Reputation, indeed, of other people, in a sense of theory of mind. How are they maintaining their reputation? What does their reputation say about them? Or how are they being controlled by it, even? Or even the opposite, how are they building reputation? Politically aligned, supports rulers, property, hierarchy. Ooh, hierarchy. Interesting word there. Mematically high fitness, so it fits the memes. It's simple, repeatable, emotionally charged. Identity binding. This kind of goes into cliche thinking as well. You pick any idiom or any cliche, and the early bird catches the worm, so to speak. So yeah, stood the test of time, but in this day and age, with automation and AI and the internet, there are ways to bypass that, having to, so, you know, success being dependent on the time of day. So the claim is right. Religious ideas tend to be selected for social and psychological fitness, not for literal truth. Sometimes that overlaps with truth, especially practical, morality and hygiene-like rules. Interesting. So then you could go deeper to say these noble lies have a quasi-religious aspect to them. Again, because it helps to reinforce the idea of cohesion. Because at a deeper level, anything that works for this particular society over here, as dominated by their genetics, basically, let's say enzymes in the stomach and how they can handle alcohol or not. This tribe can handle alcohol, that one can't handle alcohol. This one will say, right, it's God's will, we don't drink alcohol. We have no technology to have nuanced standards and values, so we have a ban, outright ban on path of least resistance, no alcohol. And that belief, then that idea, genetics shapes that idea, helps shape that cohesion and society and culture. And over generations, that enzyme that can't handle alcohol disappears. So it becomes kind of self-reinforcing cycle. But as a matter of fact, it's a lie insofar as alcohol in this context is harmless. Even if because you take one little drop of it and you're fine. They're fine and they're fine. So what's the issue, so to speak? Biologically, chemically speaking, it's that where one idea that is or is not founded on truth, in this case enzymes and alcohol, turns into a sanctified idea and perpetuates and grows and builds steam and defines the identity, reputation, hierarchy, structure of a place, a society, culture, a family, continent, region, city, you name it, planet even. There'll be noble lies in 100 or 200 years from now that'll be perpetuated on a global scale as we're pushing mankind into the stars. Yeah, there'll be noble lies even 1,000 years from now that helps with cohesion, helps with people and society building and working, creating for, you know, the moon colony, Mars colony, etc., things like that and beyond. You know, type 2 civilization and beyond. So yes, there will always be noble lies because that's human nature. It's just human nature. It's cope. At one deep fundamental level, it's cope with regards to coping with reality, coping with the dangers, coping with how scary it is out there, coping with the world, cope. So, and you could just say at a deeper level, that's the origin of superstition in a way. That's the origin of folklore, myth and legend in a way, to help organise and make clear and understand how things work. Yeah, interesting. But be conscious of this in life, the noble lie. Yes. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff mentioned now. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.